What is going on, Summoners? We're back here today with another Champion Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about Ironheart. So, sit back and relax, cause it's time to get into it. Ironheart enters the contest fully armed with repulsors. These inflict repulsor debuffs on her medium attacks for 18 seconds. Triggering the Dexterity Mastery inflicts 2. But this goes on cooldown until her next special attack. Her default repulsor is Incinerate, but she can override this with Rupture on the pre-fight screen. Also, the advanced systems in her custom-made suit allow her to start each fight with an indefinite armor-up buff. If this is lost, it restores itself after 12 seconds. But this timer is paused when suffering from an armor break. Ironheart's first 3 light attacks have a 30% chance to grant an armor-up buff for 15 seconds. Her 4th light attack has a 100% chance. And while she has any armor-up effect, she gains immunity to Cold Snap, Frostbite, and Incinerate, as well as immunity to reverse controls. Additionally, while benefiting from an armor-up, her personal debuffs and armor-up buffs are unaffected by ability accuracy modification against mutants. Now, while the opponent is suffering from 5 or more non-stun debuffs, Ironheart inflicts a tracking passive, bypassing the effects of miss. Robots and any opponent inflicted with tracking suffer minus 100% offensive ability accuracy when hitting her block. This is increased to 150% against mutant champions. And while tracking is on the opponent, Ironheart can trigger the Parry Mastery against non-contact attacks and block mutants' unblockable special attacks. Now, the first hit of her heavy attack inflicts a non-stacking 30% suppression debuff for 15 seconds. And the final hit invalidates 1 prowess off of the opponent, plus 1 more for each repulsor debuff on them. Now, let's check out her special attacks. On all of her special attacks, her repulsor debuffs and armor-ups are paused. Additionally, special attack hits inflict instant versions of the repulsor debuffs, dealing a burst of damage. And on her special 1, the first and final hit inflict 1 repulsor debuff. And the final hit also inflicts a non-stacking 20% vulnerability passive for 20 seconds, and pauses her repulsors for 8 seconds. With the special 2, each hit gains increased attack rating for each repulsor debuff and armor-up effect. The Special 3. At the end of this attack, she instantly power drains up to 2 bars of the opponent's power, and for each bar drained, she gains an indefinite armor-up passive and inflicts an indefinite repulsor debuff. These indefinite effects max out at 5 stacks. Now, let's check out her signature ability. When awakened, her repulsor debuffs gain up to 20% increased potency. Additionally, while she has any active armor-up effect, she gains a Bulwark passive, increasing her block proficiency by 25%. And once per fight, when she drops below 15% health, she gains a regen buff, healing up to 35% of her max health over 10 seconds, and gaining up to 35% crit resistance while it's active. Now, let's see those repulsors in action in the champion rotation. To begin, strike the opponent to build up your repulsors and armor-ups. Use the Dexterity Mastery to stack on 2 additional repulsors, and once you reach 5, you can parry the opponent's non-contact attacks. From here, build to just under your Special 2, and launch your Special 1 to pause your debuffs and inflict a vulnerability passive. Then, rush back up to your Special 2 before the vulnerability expires and watch the big yellow numbers fly across the screen. Now, In a shorter fight, you could focus on your medium attacks to stack up as many repulsors as possible. And keep in mind, your heavy invalidates prowess off of the opponent. So, if necessary, use that to your advantage as you rush to Special 2 and finish up quick. And hey, if you need some extra juice, just keep launching that Special 1 so you hit the cap on those repulsor debuffs, and then unleash a wicked Special 2 that can obliterate the opponent right before your eyes. Thank you for watching this champion deep dive for Ironheart. And hey, if you liked the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share. And remember, we'll see you in the battle round.